Well, good morning. Darren from Shed Life NZ. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't seen our previous videos, we're currently on a 3-week holiday up the top of the North Island of New Zealand. So we've been up the west coast right up to Cape Reinga, and now we're making our way down through the Bay of Islands and into Whangarei, where we are at the moment. We stayed in Paihia for 3 nights there, and that was really nice. That was at a motor camp in Waitangi, and yeah, the fishing was really good, and yeah, we had a great time there. Went across to Russell, so that's in the previous video. But yeah, so this morning we've come down to Whangarei, and we're staying at a place called Manganese Point. That's the NZMCA camp here in Whangarei, and yeah, what a magic spot. I'll give you a bit of a tour around. Yeah, so it's looking out across the bay there and over to, I think there's Marsden Point over there in the distance. So there'll definitely be some fishing here, so we'll have a go at some fishing too, either with the kayak or just offshore, even off the rocks here. There'd be bound to be something. Yeah, and this is looking around onto the camping spot in our caravan, and we're the only ones here. Unbelievable. And this is $3 a night each to stay here. You've got to be pretty happy, don't you? Oh, good morning. Another beautiful morning here at Manganese Point. Thought we might have a bit of a fish this morning. So I'm just getting the rod, couple of rods ready, and we'll go down and just cast off this beach, I think, just down behind the caravan, and see how we go. Make the most of it this morning, because I think this afternoon it's going to be a little bit showery, so you never know, we might miss it, but looks like a nice morning anyway. Beautiful. Yeah, so we've just come up here to Paihia. It's like a lookout sort of area up on above Whangarei. So we're going to have a bit of a look. Obviously a cenotaph here as well. Very cool. Paihia.
Oh, yeah.
Ah. We've just been down in Whangarei itself, just doing a bit of shopping and had a bit of lunch and what have you, so there wasn't a whole lot to film, but that's not a bad view, is it? Wow. So that's looking over out where we're staying, out towards Marsden Point, or it's actually Whangarei Heads on the side. That's where we are out there. Very nice. It's actually turned out to be a nice warm day today too. Yeah, there's obviously walking tracks you can do up here too, of various lengths. But sadly, no dogs allowed. Oh well, we'll head back to the caravan because the America's Cup racing starts today between the Italians and New Zealand. So Prada, between Prada and Team New Zealand. So we don't want to miss that. Go New Zealand. So we just come out here for a drive today around Whangarei, and this is a place called Whangarei where I used to live about 36 years ago or something, 37 years ago, something like that. I lived in I moved up here. I fell madly in love with a girl who lived here, who was Barry and Denise's daughter, Kerry, and I moved up here as a bit of a troubled teenager, and moved in with them, with Kerry and her family, and lived up here for about 3.5 years. And we lived out here in a motor camp, which was where all these houses are now. So yeah, this has all changed. This was all just a big motor camp then. So we had a couple of caravans in here, and we lived here for yeah, a short while anyway. I'm not sure how long we were here for now. Yeah, so that's why I called in and saw Denise the other day. It seems strange, I guess, seeing your ex-girlfriend's parents, calling in on them 30 odd years later, but we've kept in touch, and yeah, and they certainly, Barry and Denise certainly made a big difference in my life as a troubled young teenager. They sort of tried to steer me in the right direction, and Barry got me a job in the timber mill, and got me on my sort of path in the timber industry, taught me how to fix cars and all those sorts of things. So they were really a very important part of my life. So I'm forever grateful to what they did. Yeah, so they sort of instilled a bit of, or tried their best to instill a bit of work ethic in a young troubled teen, I guess you could say. So yeah, thanks very much guys, much appreciated.
Yeah, I don't remember all of this being here. And I certainly don't remember a lot of that being there.
So we just come out here to Tutakaka. This is quite a well-known area for deep sea fishing. They do a lot out at the Poor Knights, which are out off the coast here. So a lot of the big game fishing boats base themselves here. and I believe a few come here over the winter months to do charters out of here as well. So yeah, nice spot. And certainly if you're into fishing, this is the place to be. So I think we were supposed to get some rain last night, which we did. It poured down last night. And a few showers this morning, but it's actually looking not too bad at the moment. So I think it's supposed to fine up a little bit this afternoon. So yeah, we're just out having a bit of a look around Whangarei, and then there's more racing on this afternoon with the America's Cup, so we'll go back and catch up with that. Yeah. Anything you have to say?
Oh, I remember coming here as a girl. I would have been probably about 9 or 10 years old. My family came here on holiday. I don't remember any of this now. I mean, look, this marina definitely wasn't here. And over in the distance there, you can see those coloured buildings. I'm assuming there's some sort of resort. There would have been like old single sort of little batches, little holiday homes, and we stayed at one of those. And this is completely different from what I remember. It's obviously very popular now.
Yeah, certainly changed a lot, that's for real. I think this was here when I lived up here, but it's certainly changed. So we just come out here to a place called Whangarei South, which was where I used to come out as a young fellow when I lived up here. Come out here for a ride on the motorbike, but you can see what a beautiful beach it is. Stunning.
And there's only 2 other people here.
Yeah. Yeah, you just about got the whole beach to yourself. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah, so I used to come out here for a swim and a bit of a ride on the motorbike years and years ago. It's certainly a nice spot. It's changed a little bit now because this fence never used to be here, because you used to be able to ride right down onto the beach on your motorbike. But I see they've got this area set up in here, so I'm not sure whether you can freedom camp here or not, but it would be a bloody awesome place if you could. It's a nice big area. All the way down there, so be a fantastic spot if you can. I'll have to look into that. It'll be certainly a nice place to come out and stay, that's for real. So we actually just found a sign. It's over on this bit here, which is still it's not on that big main paddock, but this area here, you can freedom camp with self-contained vehicles, so that'll be fantastic. Actually, it's a bit of a windy sort of gravel road coming in, but it's not bad. I mean, as long as you took your time, you'd be fine. Yeah, this could be a good option for future places to camp.
Absolutely.
And then you got the beach down there, and you're just about the only person on the beach.
Yeah.
Go down there for a skinny dip in the morning and bit of fishing in the afternoon. Bloody fantastic. Oh well, we've had an awesome day today in Whangarei. It's our last day here. We went out to Whangarei this afternoon, out to Whangarei South.
Yeah, that was awesome.
To the beach, it was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I found another freedom camping spot out there too,
Yeah.
which will be really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, as it's our last day in Northland, we thought we'd come out to dinner, so we've come out to a nice Thai restaurant. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a nice meal here.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're starting to make our way back home, so yeah, we'll head down through Auckland and maybe stay at Lake Karapiro in the Waikato, I think, probably tomorrow night. It's quite a hike back from here to do it all in one day, back to where we live, so, and we're not in any great hurry. We aim to be home Saturday morning, so yeah. But we've had a fantastic time up north.
Yeah, it's been great.
People have been really friendly, amazing.
Yeah.
And discovered a whole heap of fantastic bays and camping spots and dock camps, and yeah, it's been great.
Some of which we can't stay at the moment because we have Rewa, and a lot of them won't let us have dogs, but no, in the near future, at some stage, we'll come back up, be able to stay there.
Yeah. Rewa's what, 10 now?
She's 10 now, or she's 10, yeah. So
hopefully we've still got a few more years with that.
Yeah.
But it will happen one day. So, but yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed the north of New Zealand. Thank you very much for coming along on the trip with us, and we hope to take you on many more all around the country. So yeah.
So stay tuned for our next adventure.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah.
See ya.
See you later.